Hi, it's Mrs. Zarbock. New week, so we have a new letter. Now, before I get our new letter down, I need you to warm up with me. Pretend you're playing a drum. Ready? Let me see you play your drum. D, d, d. D, d, d. D, 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 d. We're playing our drum and saying d, d, d. I wonder what letter we could be talking about this week. Let's get it down. Looky here. What letter is that? D. D. And there's a drum right there to help us remember that D says d, d, d. D, d, d. So let me put our letter D down here. Let's go ahead and play our drum again, because that is what the letter D says. D, d, d. D, d, d. Good job. Now let's figure out how to write that crazy letter D. I see the big D here, little cricket, and our little d here. Do they look the same? Not quite. So let's look at big daddy D and figure out how to make that. So I'm looking at it. I see a straight line down, and I see sort of a big bump from the top down to the bottom. Let's try that. Let me get my marker ready here. Ooh. Ready? Let's try that. So a straight line down. Okay. Straight line down. Okay. Now we're going to go from the top all the way down to the bottom. There's our D. D, d, d. D, d, d. But now we need to make our little d. There's our big daddy D. Now we have to make our little one. Ready? I see another straight line, but then I see the bump sort of just on the bottom, and it's facing the big daddy, isn't he? Let's try that. Straight down. Ready? Then up a little bit and around. D. Our uppercase D, lowercase d. Big daddy D, little d. All right, so we have our D. Now, I want you to be able to make D. So will you practice writing D's at home? You can write the big one and the little one. You try writing your D's at home. And I want you to try to make a list of words that start with D. So we'll start you out a little bit. We said drum, right? D, d, d. And we said this was sort of a big daddy D. So dad. That starts and ends with D, dad. We said down, right? I got our letter down for us. Down, What other words will you come up with? I can't wait to find out.